Hey guys, what's going on? It's DGamer and I'm back here again with another episode of Marvel's Spider-Man. The last time that we left off, we got stung by Scorpion and faced some nightmares of Otto. We cured ourselves. We also took on Vulture and Electro of the Sinister Six and are now moving on to the Rhino. And we also found Otto's planning room that revealed to us that he's actually been down this slippery slope of becoming Doc Ock for a lot longer than we've thought. And May is seeming more exhausted as well, and we are racing to find the GR27 lab by Oscorp before Martin Lee does. And he steals an anti-serum. Here we go.
Pick on someone your own size, Rhino.
There is no one my size, Hulk.
Or maybe we could just talk it out. Rhino, what's with the team up?
Oh no, here we go again.
Means and ends, Hulk. All of life means and ends.
Whoa, there we go. That worked out very well, actually. Now we have to get out of the way again. Come on.
So what's the end for these particular means?
Freedom. True freedom. No more shoot. No more.
The webs don't work. Ah, we could do that. Okay.
I always liked this suit. So distinctive.
Thankful, Hulk. Without you.
What were you saying?
Rhino, let's wrap this up.
Never send an 8-ton infant to do a man's job. Let's finish this.
Oh boy.
Love you, but you do know it's rude to cut in, right?
What were you gonna do if I didn't beg him to give up?
Yes, God. That is exactly what I would have done.
Ah, like an old married couple, you two.
It has been stated before that they are indeed like an old married couple, and this is funny. Oh, that was a slick dodge. That was not.
So you guys in Octavius, huh? You have a name yet? The Scary Six? The Dirty Half Dozen?
How about the we murdered Spider-Man and used his corpse for a blanket instead?
Target, please. You embarrassed yourself.
Oh, he's coming. Come on, Rhino. Whoa, we dodged through him.
Calm down and help, Brock.
Guys, please! There's plenty of me to go around.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there he went.
Rhino's getting his suit removed.
There we go.
What did Octavius promise you, Scorpion?
Money. Target has no prison. He fights for profit.
Untrue. I ripped Spider-Man's face off for free. Come on.
Nope. Shame we can't toss his balls of poison that he's shooting at us back at him. Oh. I love how they're just getting in each other's way more than helping.
Try it, Red Menace. Hell, maybe I'll just pull you out of the suit myself.
Whoa, that was a cool screen effect for getting hit by the poison.
I feel like I don't even need to be here. You guys want to sort this out yourselves?
Oh, there's Rhino down. Look at what you did, Scorpion.
Scorpion's down. Now's my chance.
And one right after the other.
Do you know what Octavius will do if he finds out you failed?
I failed?
Yes, you freak show!
A little forged together time might help you boys learn to play nice.
Sting and Smash is our trophy. Heavy Hitter is now complete.
All right, Yuri, that's 4 down. Just Octavius and Lee left.
Something tells me they won't be as easy. They're only half our problem, though. Devil's Breath cases are getting worse, and Oscorp is being coy about an anti-serum. I'm worried they're seeing dollar signs in a seller's market.
I'd expect nothing less from our beloved mayor. Leave Devil's Breath to me. One of my best people is on it.
Pete, hey. I've been through the city, state, and federal databases. If this Devil's Breath lab does exist, it's off the books. The only other place I can think to look is in Norman's personal files.
I've already been through his office computer. Are you thinking his penthouse? That building's full of Sables, man. If they spot me, other residents could get hurt in a firefight.
I know, but I might be able to get in undetected. I can sneak in, find the lab's location, and get out. If anything goes wrong, I'll call you for backup.
Okay. It's risky, but we need that location. Wait for me to get nearby, then make your move.
I'll be ready.
I love how their relationship has gone from Peter being so stiff about her not being able to do anything because he wanted to protect her so much that he would say things like absolutely no way, and now he's saying okay, but be ready.
Claims he was stepping back from running Oscorp when he was elected. But has he? Or is he using his office, his public trust, to enrich himself beyond imagining? And with threats like Electro, the Devil's Breath sickness, and who knows what else, has his greed endangered us all? These questions need to be asked. As long as there is breath in my body, I will ask them.
I mean, Jameson's not wrong. I think we can all guess that the mayor is nowhere near as golden as he likes to pretend to be. Step into my parlor is our mission.
A couple blocks away. Let me know if you get into trouble.
Thanks, Pete. Wish me luck. Okay. Norman's penthouse is on the top floor, but the elevator's on lockdown. Need to get into the security room to unlock it.
I don't understand why we...
Here is our next and final MJ mission.
Yeah, that elevator goes straight to his penthouse.
There's the security room. But that guard will see me if I go in. Residents are pretty upset. Maybe I can rile them up to create a distraction.
Let's see what we can do.
Oh, every second we stay down here, we risk catching that plague.
Definitely stay away from the receptionist. Been coughing up a storm.
What? They have to let us back upstairs.
Why isn't Osborne down here? This sort of thing never happens to him.
The mayor and his friends are exempt. Security let one of his biggest donors back upstairs right away.
I knew it. It's all one big boys club. Come on.
Get out here right now. We're just as important as Osborne. This isn't fair. Let us back upstairs. If Osborne doesn't have to wait down here, we shouldn't either.
Left my stupid inhaler upstairs.
I heard they'll let you up if you claim special circumstances. The health emergency might do it.
Really? Come on, let's go talk to security.
That should do it.
Crap.
Jerry, get out here. We got a situation.
Oh man, I can't breathe. Let me back
Security
upstairs.
room's open. Just need to get to the door without being seen.
Everyone, please stay calm. Sable International has nearly finished their sweep.
That's what you said an hour ago.
I know this is frustrating, but please
I love that. Just need to get to the door without being seen. Just walks past.
I know a few Sable agents who would love to meet you.
Okay, I'm gone.
That's right, we finally have a way to incapacitate people as MJ during our last stealth section.
Gotta turn him around.
Which in some cases can end up making you too confident.
Good boy.
But we're gonna try for that not to happen here.
Sable offer elevator controls in the security room. Next to the Sable. Mary Jane Watson? Super spy. Time to unlock that elevator.
That reminds me of one of my favorite films, and a line in it that is Kingsman, The Golden Circle, where one of the characters says, Harry Hart, super spy, super spy.
Setting off a fire alarm. Here goes nothing.
Oh, there's Sable herself. And Norman.
That did it. Norman's clearing out, and the elevator's unlocked. Time to head upstairs.
What are we going to find up there?
Penthouse elevator. This is it. Norman and Sable. Right on cue.
Find the alarm.
Whoa, we almost got spotted. Find the alarm technician, fire him.
Stupid, useless button. Norman's guards have all cleared out. If he's hiding something up here, I'm gonna find it.
Can we read about any extra things while we're here?
Fabulous Osborne boys.
Norman bids his son farewell. There is a portrait of Harry, who does not look happy next to his father at all. And that name is carved out. I wonder why.
What is this thing?
Oh no.
Schematics for a prototype combat mask. Looks like it can reveal structural weaknesses.
Green Goblin hints again.
Whoa, this mask is incredible. Is it showing a door hidden in that wall? Wonder where it leads.
It is. I can't wait to see it used on whichever one of them becomes the Green Goblin.
Blueprint for the apartment. Tons of empty space right behind the wall with a family portrait. Who leaves space unused in a Manhattan apartment?
No one. Especially
MJ,
not Norman.
Sable presence downstairs just ballooned. I think Norman's being moved. Worried they might spot me.
I might have had something to do with that. Keep your distance. I should be okay for now.
Look at all these different masks he has.
Norman bids his son farewell. This must be from when Harry left for Europe last year. Why was Norman so dramatic about a trip to Europe? Secret keypad behind the family portrait. Norman must like spy movies. Need to find the code for that keypad.
Now we have to look for the code. Why was Norman so dramatic about a trip to Europe?
Scientific journals debating the Spider-Man problem. So weird there's a whole cottage industry focused on explaining Pete's powers. Weirder still that Norman is such an active part of it.
It's especially weird when you consider that Pete is just trying to do the best kind of good that he can and help the most out. And he doesn't really think about the spider bite all that much anymore, probably, and there's entire divisions that are trying to figure out what gave him his powers, and he's just running around New York every day with them, like a normal person, which is extremely cool. Is this to do with our code?
Work order for keypad lock. Looks like he used Harry's last day as the code. That must be the day Harry left for Europe.
Self-diagnostic complete. No fault found. Fire doors disengaged.
Ah, there we go. Whoa.
I'll be back in a minute. Need to find that keypad code. Harry's last day. I know he left last summer, but was it July or August? Harry kept a journal. Maybe he recorded the date there.
What is this?
Locked up Harry's room. Wants it untouched for when Harry returns from Europe. But where did he put the key?
Dear staff, Mayor Osborne has sealed his son Harry's room for the duration of his trip to Europe. The mayor will be keeping the key to the room in his possession. Absolutely no access to Harry's room will be granted without Mayor Osborne's express permission. Thank you. Personal assistant to Mayor Norman Osborne.
To cook all the time. I'd be surprised if Norman has ever even touched the stove. This room smells like rich people. Wonder if all this wine is from Norman's vineyard in Burgundy.
Look at that fire. Usually video game fire looks awful, just as bad as CGI fire in films, but that looks pretty decent. Hello?
He's in a state of emergency, but Norman still manages to get his laundry and cleaning done for him. What a hero.
Hey, Dad. On my way to Dr. Michael's for one last shot before the big trip. Hey, if you're gonna meet me there, could you grab my journal from my room? I just wanted to record some thoughts on the big Bon Voyage day. Anyway. Listen, I know I don't say this enough, but thank you, Dad. For doing this. I love you.
Wow. Haven't heard Harry's voice in so long. He sounds so tired. Let's hope that journal is still here. Gotta check his room.
If I am not mistaken, Dr. Morgan Michaels is Morbius, and I hope that he is also another character that they introduce into either Spider-Man 2 or potentially Wolverine, but I could not see Morbius working out for an X-Men story, but Spider-Man 3, if they make it.
Look at all this. Norman certainly likes to remind guests of his status. The photo was removed, though. Wonder what was there.
Why does he have an entire wall of being mayor and different certificates that he has? I wonder if Norman was standing here watching the raft incident as it happened.
I used to be so jealous of Harry's family. They were so happy. At least compared to me and my dad. But when Emily got sick, everything changed.
Man, that's rough.
Emily's terminal diagnosis. I know Harry's mom was sick, but I had no idea it was genetic. Did Harry ever get tested?
Alchemax Medical Research. To whom it may concern, I'm writing on behalf of my patient Emily Osborne to document the medical necessity of your experimental immunoglobulin therapy, RM237, for the treatment of vasculitis associated with Osteron syndrome. This letter provides information about the patient's medical history, diagnosis, and a statement summarizing my treatment rationale, patient's history, and diagnosis. Mrs. Osborne was first diagnosed with Osteron syndrome in 1984 following a series of unexplained medical incidents. Initially, systemic lupus erythematosus was suspected, but after careful diagnostic exclusion, this, along with many other possibilities, was ruled out. This diagnosis has been confirmed by multiple physicians of various specializations throughout the country. Treatment rationale. Since diagnosis, a team of physicians based in New York, Tel Aviv, Bernanzana, and Seoul have been treating Mrs. Osborne with a combination of medications, physical therapy, and a strict nutritional plan. Because many aspects of Osteron syndrome are not yet understood, newly developed and experimental treatment have also been employed at the instance of Mrs. Osborne and her husband. Previously, the patient's vasculitis has been treated with immune suppression drugs, but recent debilitating infections have encouraged us to try RN237. Duration. Mrs. Osborne will be placed on an initial 6-week regime to judge the effectiveness of RM237 in treating her symptoms. Following that period, I and her other physicians will decide whether continued use will be medically advantageous and necessary. Summary. In summary, RM-237 is medically necessary for the patient's medical condition. Please contact me if any additional information is required to ensure the prompt approval of the therapy. Sincerely, Dr. Morgan Michaels.
This is kinda cute. Norman keeps all the campaign buttons from his races. There's one for school board, and he's left room for more. Setting your sights higher, Norman?
To what, the President of the United States?
Harry's mom, Emily. We used to make fun of him for calling her the prettiest mom at Midtown, but he might have been right. Feels like there's something attached to the back of the frame. Score! This must be the key for Harry's room. Norman's bathroom is bigger than my entire apartment. Now I feel sad. Ugh, Norman would have a pool. New York is about subway rats and street pizza, not sunbathing and umbrella drinks. What? This can't be for Harry, can it?
Oh no. What? Let's check out the bed before we read the diary.
Why didn't you tell us you were sick?
Harry doesn't seem to have been doing well at all. There's the blueprints for his mom's research stations.
Law books. Harry wants to be an environmental attorney, like his mom. Harry's journal. His last entry is marked July 18. That must be the code to that room.
July 18th. Leaving for Europe today. Huh. Not sure how this is going to go. Dad says there's no risk, but that's Dad. Dr. Michaels thinks it's more like 50-50. So okay, I might not make it. If that happens, I bet you'll be reading this, Dad. Who am I kidding? You're probably reading it anyway. Norman always has to know. So, if you are reading this, Dad, and if no risk at all turns out to be another Osborne campaign promise, then do me a favor. Show this next part to Pete and MJ. Just them, please. Thanks, Dad. Love you. To Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson. Guys, I'm sorry. Really sorry. If you're reading this, man, this is tough. Even in an imagined hypothetical letter to you, it's hard to be honest. Here goes. I'm sick. Like, really sick. Doctors think it's the same thing Mom had. Neurodegeneration. Rapid onset. I've known for a while, but thought I could manage it. I didn't tell you because I didn't tell you. I was worried how you'd react. And I couldn't stand to see you go through what I did with Mom. Watching her suffer, knowing I couldn't help. Watching her die was worse than the dying. Things got really bad recently. All those times I was wiped out from partying or just super busy. Not partying, not busy. Sick. This Europe trip, well, it's a cover. I'm going in for treatment. Experimental. Long term. Dad's been working on it forever. Promises it'll work. He hates the nickname the techs have for it. Devil's Breath. Says it makes something good seem scary. But maybe Devil's Breath is what I need. A little bit of bad to do a lot of good. Okay, Dad's here. Time to go.
I am saying we should not rush off without a plan.
We? You are staying here. The antiserum's ready, and I'm going to supervise production.
You will be completely vulnerable without me.
I seem to be completely vulnerable with you. I'm going alone. End of discussion.
Keep Team 2 on standby. I'm getting some air.
Pete, Norman's cure is ready. He's headed to the lab it's at now. Can you follow?
Not without alerting him. Somebody spiked Sable's coffee today. Her men are set on double secret probation alert.
Okay, then stay ready. I've almost got the location.
Oh no. Now we gotta make sure that we can get past all of them. Let's see. Are we able to take them out successfully at all? Man, that journal entry that Harry wrote is really tough. And now you guys know the big twist, that Harry has not been in Europe at all, ever. And no one suspects a thing until MJ reads that, and I have no idea whether she ends up mentioning it to Peter or not. We'll have to wait and see. We do know, at least, based on dialogue throughout the campaign, that MJ did attempt to call Harry, and she found it very odd that he just didn't answer, and that Peter hasn't called Harry. And so it seems kind of odd that Peter didn't, but it's even odder that MJ did and Harry didn't answer. And now we know why it's written as Norman bids his son farewell.
Okay, July 18.
Because not only is it long-term experimental treatment, but we have no idea if it's even going to work or if Harry will die, so...
Super creepy. Gotta find the location of the Devil's Breath lab. Something in this room must be useful. Spiders. Is Norman trying to reverse engineer Peter's abilities? The labels on these cages. Bioelectrokinesis. Optical camouflage? What the hell is he trying to create?
Another Spider-Man to copy him? Exactamundo.
What are these things? Prototype hand grenades?
So many hints for Green Goblin. I am so excited.
Norman's got a real mad scientist thing going on.
Hello? Did you guys hear the banging against the wall? Huh. I'm sure it's nothing. Probably not going to be anything important in the future at all.
Norman Osborne, GR-27 research log. The whole project has gone to hell. GR-27 is a cure, not a disease. But try telling that to the evening news. Somehow, they've picked up the technician's morbid nickname, Devil's Breath, and are using it to stoke hysteria. They have no idea what it's really capable of. A cure for cancer, genetic disorders, birth defects. With just a little more research, I know we could perfect it. Instead, I'll spend the next 18 months on PR mop-up. What a waste of time.
Devil's Breath isn't a disease. It's an attempt at a cure? I almost can't believe it.
I wonder why Peter didn't mention that from reading it on the computer. Anyway, maybe that's what Otto meant when he said he will cure Vulture's cancer, is that he would reverse engineer the Devil's Breath to work properly and cure it through that way? Maybe.
Wow. Norman wins the fancy map contest.
Okay.
Looks like the Upper West Side.
Holographic tables? Sable patrols.
Troop deployments. They're stationed all over the city. Huh.
Oscorp buildings.
Shows all of Oscorp's properties. Had no idea they owned so much of New York. King Dr. Michael's movements. Creep fest. Kinda makes sense, though. Michaels is the lead on Devil's Breath. I bet I can find the Devil's Breath lab with this. It must be an Oscorp property with a ton of Sable protection, frequented by Dr. Michaels. GR-27. That's the code name for Devil's Breath. This is it. 10th and Cathedral. Isn't that... I knew it. 10th and Cathedral, Oscorp's records department. Perfect place to hide a secret biotech facility. GR27 Martin Lee incident. What is this?
And we are rolling. I will be right next door. Just relax and let the medicine do its work.
宝贝，不要担心，不要害怕，妈妈在。
这个会治好的，放心。
你在什么？发生了什么事？怎么可能？给妈妈呼吸！快逃！
I thought this was just a consultation. Boys seemed ready. I'm going in there. No, you can't. It's too late. Make it
What have you done?
Oh my god. Norman and Otto. They started all of this. They created Lee. I have to get this. What? No!
Who's there?
Oh no. Come on.
Damn it.
We have a breach. High alert.
Pete, I've got the lab location. And a lot more. How far away are you?
2 avenues over. Say the word and I'm there.
Great. Keep the motor running.
I cannot believe that just worked. Oh no.
Need to clear that balcony.
Should be simple enough. Let's do it. Oh no.
Boss, we got her.
Pete, you here?
Turning off Lex now. Are you okay?
We'll be in a few seconds. Northwest corner. You ready?
Wait, hold on!
It's too late. You're up!
You are crazy.
You're amazing.
It's all so much to take in. Harry sick? Norman and Lee? And Dr. Octavius?
I know.
This is all my fault.
No, not this song again. You are not alone anymore, Pete. Let Miles and me look after Feast. You find Norman. You find the cure.
Thanks, partner.
That was so sweet. And also, did you guys notice the spider on her shoulder?
Anti-serum. Have to get that anti-serum and start putting things right. There must be some way to reach Leonardo. Convince them to give up this crusade for revenge. They've both done so much good for the world. They can't throw their legacies away just to spite Norman.
They can't.
Okay.
Let's go get him.
Way to get the anti-serum. Better update Yuri.
I hope this is good news.
It is. Oscorp just created an anti-serum.
There's a cure? Oh, thank God. How quickly can we get it to people?
I'm on my way to find out. The lab is at 10th and Cathedral.
Wait. I just got a report of a helicopter going down in that area.
Oh no. That could be Norman's helicopter.
I'd send officers your way, but I don't have any.
Don't worry, I'm on it. This'll all be over soon, I promise.
That was an absolutely beautiful scene between Peter and MJ just now, when Peter was beating himself up and she told him you're not alone anymore.
Anyone else find it suspicious that this Rhino person always knocks down buildings and tears up roads, which someone ends up making money rebuilding? Am I suggesting a conspiracy? You're damn right! Now, if you've seen the man testify in court, you know the Rhino is too stupid to plan anything himself. So who's the mastermind? Well, who else is always there? Supposedly fighting Rhino, but actually leading him around like a red cape does a bull. Say it with me! Spider-Man!
No, you're not John. But that was an absolutely beautiful scene between Peter and MJ when she told him you're not alone anymore, because think about it. In this universe's incarnation of Spider-Man, he and MJ were together for a certain amount of time until they broke up because he was too worried about her getting hurt and accidentally wouldn't let her go do anything. And he had his own tiny apartment where he never got any sleep, very clearly showcased by the opening, and he was always worried about chasing down Kingpin amongst his other bad guys, and he never really hardly saw May, and Miles wasn't a factor, and Ben is gone, as is his parents, so... And his job with Otto, even though it was trying to make a positive change in the world, also must have been very lonely and somewhat hard at some points, so he was just kind of on his own for a long time, for a while in this universe, and he did view himself as alone, and as we can see, Peter has accidentally gained a complex of blaming himself completely for everything that's going wrong with almost all of his rogues, but especially his most personal, like Otto and Martin. And he partly is having trouble letting himself, you know, be there for May or be in love with MJ. And it's sad and also beautiful at the same time.
Open it.
Have to take care of these demons before I can follow Lee into the lab. Time to KO those snipers.
Hopefully the rest of them didn't notice. Good, they didn't.
Nap time.
Let's get up there. Can we trip mine those two together? Yes, it worked. Nice. What I like is that the game is really testing you now in terms of your mastery on stealth, and as you guys will see in a bit, combat. It's really making sure, okay, you've been playing for a while and you made it this far, so make sure you've learned everything we have to teach you, and it is very cool. A lot of games do this where they put you through a final gauntlet of all the skills that you've gained or the levels that you've earned, and this one is one of the best at it.
Leave now. My men will handle this.
Sable? Lee wiped out the agents stationed here. They're not handling anything.
You have been warned. superhero.
There we go.
Sable made good on her threat, but these guys aren't looking to team up.
Tired of you harassing our agents, Spider-Man. It ends tonight.
You guys think I took out your men? You gotta be kidding me!
Of course they think that. They're not paying attention, and they haven't been this whole time. Ah, we gotta get free.
Gotta make this fast and get inside.
Oh, that was a close call.
Sable her down. Time to follow Lee inside.
Let's get in.
Why are you so heavy?
You harass my men, destroy my equipment, and cost my client millions. Give me one good reason I should not kill you right now.
Listen, I don't like you, you don't like me. But Lee has your client inside this building right now, and he's gonna kill him if we don't do something. We could fight each other, or we could fight Lee, but not both. Does this mean we're good?
You will help me secure Norman. After that, I make no promises.
Works for me. Lee's out of control.
You secure Osborne. I will talk to them.
Nice to have friends.
Well, at least she's finally on our side.
More running. This ends tonight.
I do agree with the point that some, including Lazarus, have made, which is that this version of Silver Sable hasn't had nearly enough screen time or character development to make that feel as impactful as it could. But, oh well, the rest of this is a kick-ass journey, so...
This is insanity. I have to find a way to reach the Martin Lee I know. The man who built Feast.
Oh, we had to touch a bit of the negative energy there.
Stand back, Spider-Man. This is between me and Osborne.
I know about the accident. I know what happened to your parents.
The accident? You sound as clinical as Osborne.
Not again. Come back here, Martin.
My parents died because of me. Because of what Osborne did to me.
You're more than your past. Don't let it control you.
I tried so hard to make my parents proud. To honor their legacy. But to truly honor them, Osborne must see justice.
I won't let you do this, Martin.
Where are you?
Lee's pain. His anger. It's fueling his power.
This is the only sample.
No! No, Martin! Look, I told you I'm sorry. It was an accident. I was trying to help.
You don't help people. You use them.
Ah!
bring your parents back.
Why do you insist on trying to save this piece of scum?
I'm trying to save you, Martin. Don't let revenge win. Fight it!
Let's get him.
Osborne must be punished. His cancer has infected this city for too long.
Osborne deserves true justice. He won't see it unless you stop now.
I'll never stop.
This is such a climactic fight. This is so cool. There we go. There's Martin. Use that. What else can we throw at him? Whoa, we barely dodged that. I mean, Mr. Negative does have a point though. Osborne is a cancer on the city, so it's a double-edged sword because whilst Otto and Lee are using the incredibly wrong outlets for doing this, they're also right. Oh, that was not good.
Osborne's crimes will be on your head!
Fight it, Martin! You can walk away!
No! Osborne must suffer!
I know you can beat the demon, Martin.
Beat the demon? I am the demon!
A theory on these models and enemies right here that attack us that the amazing Lazarus presented during his YouTube retrospective that he just recently uploaded is that those are probably the lost souls that Martin has taken throughout this campaign that we are fighting against, and I like that idea.
This is a big demon.
Big demon. How do we get him down? Oh no.
You and Osborne will share a brain!
Let's get him. I like that in this negative dimension, it is really hard to tell when the blue highlights for the perfect dodge timer comes up, so it's much harder to tell when to do it.
This will all be over soon.
I sure hope so.
My will is stronger than yours.
We'll see about that.
Are you sure? I mean, you're going up against Spider-Man.
Can't give up. He's almost down.
Do you know how positive we are? There we go. Let's get Now there's just a growing army of them that's getting larger and larger as we go on. Staying positive is our trophy.
Osborne needs to pay.
I know. But this is the wrong way, Martin.
Useless.
Otto?
That look on your face. You can't imagine how satisfying it is. Ready for your final act?
Hey. Hey.
Where's Otto?
Gone. I would not worry about him right now.
He needs a hospital.
No. No hospital. Feast.
I need to speak to your head doctor.
There's no doctors here.
Who's running this place?
Me, mostly.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been a while, but I'll do my best. I'll need masks, gloves, whatever you have that's sterile.
Thank you.
You can thank me by not dying.
Oh my god.
He'll live, but he needs rest.
Hey, take it easy.
Where's May?
They say she could go at any moment. Where are you going?
I need to find Otto. He has the anti-serum. I don't know if I can beat him.
Maybe you can't. Maybe Spider-Man needs help from his friend Peter.
What?
Peter helped build those arms, remember? If anyone can find a weakness, it's him. Go get him, Tiger.
The classic comment at the end. The emotion, everything about this storytelling is just perfect.
No. No, that's not it. Maybe it's this one. No.
The heart of the matter was the name of our mission.
Jay's right. I built the neural interface. That means I can destroy it. There must be something at the lab I can use.
And with all of that beautiful storytelling done, we come to the end of our campaign in the next episode, you guys. I'm sorry, but for now we are out of time, and I have somewhere to be, and I've been recording for a while. It is currently 6:30 a.m. almost where I am, so I gotta go to sleep for a bit. And I am so hyped for you guys to see the ending of this and to hear your reactions to it. Anyway, I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did,
Spider-Man. Hello.
Man, I gotta change this number.
I must leave New York. Recent events give me pause. Your rescue of Osborne, despite his hatred, it affected me. I must return home, reflect on this life I choose.
Dang. I think I'm actually gonna miss you and your death troopers.
Unfortunately, my agents will stay. Though I question our work, they do not. And Osborne continues to pay. I am sorry.
So close to being good news.
Indeed. I will miss you and your bizarre witticism, Spider-Man. Until we meet again.
What a strange, violent lady.
anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment and do all the other YouTube stuff. And be sure to share the video with your friends and family so that we can spread more positivity to more people. Remember to be greater, and I will see you all in the next one when we finish off with Pax and Bello. And I love you all. Thank you for watching.